Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream tonight. I hope everyone had a good Thursday. Almost through the week. Hi, Trevco. Thank you for being here. I see you in chat. So let me pull up the game. Tonight, I'm going to be just grinding in American Truck Simulator. I usually do this multiplayer, but I'm trying to earn some money towards new drivers and new trucks for the garage I bought last stream. And I can't always do all the jobs I want to because you're limited in Convoy by what everybody else has available. So I'm probably going to be doing some heavier loads, some longer distances, just see what I can do to make the most money. Hey Legion, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you had a good day. This is my first time attempting background music, so it should just be like a low Spotify playlist in the background. If it's doing anything wonky, I apologize in advance. Let me know. We're experimenting tonight. Hey Kat, welcome. Good to see you again today. All right, so this is my truck, the Rig of Love. I purchased it last time because I thought it was so funny. I do miss my heart truck, but this one's still good. I am gonna try to do an external contract. I can't usually do those Convoy, but they're usually a lot of money. And I am here. I see $85,000. It's a long haul though. Mostly through places I've already been. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. About set for heavy haul job review. Yeah, okay, we're good. We should be good. This truck's as upgraded as I can get it for this level, so if it doesn't work, I've got bigger problems. Much bigger problems. This will probably be a little bit less chaotic, honestly, since I'm by myself. I'm not trying to race anybody. Not trying to cause chaos on purpose. It does just kind of happen naturally. Okay, loading area. Oh god. Yep, I always forget the parking brake thing. Can I go around to this building? Nope, sure can't. Be using my mirrors, try not to crash into anything. Alright. Oh, it's only right around the corner. That's not bad. Sometimes the jobs are really far away. Stopped really far back from that stop sign. I did turn sleep back on. I had been playing with that off for a little bit just because I couldn't find places to rest. So the only thing I have off for now is fines. I'm still not using fines because I can't handle all the crash fines when the AI hits you. And also I just don't like way stations and stop. Hi, Purple Bubba 3636. That's how I like to look at this truck. Look at my job. It's Trucker Cupid. Trucker Cupid on the Rig of Love. This paint job was 100% worth every penny of the like $29,000 in game I had to pay for it. Because it makes me laugh. Hopefully this is not going to be dropped off in some weird construction site. That's the bad part about these heavy loads, is it's usually construction equipment, which means it usually gets dropped off in some ridiculous place. These were picking it up from a good spot. Where's my trailer? For anyone new to the channel, I love this game, but I'm very bad at this game, so be prepared for some really terrible driving. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Like really terrible driving, especially when I'm trying to talk. and do it at the same time, it just gets worse. So, patience. Nobody knows more than me that I'm bad at it. Too far. Yay. Okay, so it's one of these double... Yay, what could go wrong? Oh, I just realized I have to get it past this thing to get out. Okay. Nothing could possibly go wrong here. What could go wrong? Only 1,100 miles to take this thing. I think I definitely clipped that, but... I've done worse. Hey, Big G. Welcome. I did have a pretty good day today. I hope you did as well. Thursday is done. It was very rainy here. And of course, the only 2 times I had to leave my house and go outside were the 2 times that it was storming. And I don't have an umbrella at the moment, so it was a very, very rainy day. Maybe it's good for short. I'm not... Well, thanks for jumping into chat. Yeah, the ATS bit, I thought I would hate this game, honestly. It is... I play with a controller. I've heard a lot of people recommending wheels. I'm skipping this red light. I don't care. The first couple times I played this game, you scroll back for some epic footage on the channel, I was trying to use mouse and keyboard. Controller's definitely the way to go. This is such a chill game, surprisingly. Like, I'm not good at driving games, so I thought I would hate it. And I kind of got it as a joke because the streamers that I was gaming with wanted to see how badly I would drive after watching me try to drive tractors in Farm Sim. And, so yeah, it was a joke, but I actually really, really like it. Yeah, I think they're getting to everyone, Big G. It is very relaxing. Like, it's... You just kind of chill out. You gotta watch the road, but not too much else to think about. And just drive. I can't play it when I'm too tired, though. It is touchy, yeah. I blame most of my bad driving on that, though, so it's a good excuse. Wheels are really expensive. I was pricing them once I realized that I really did enjoy this game. I was pricing them out. They are expensive. Maybe someday. If I found other driving games that I really enjoyed as well, it would probably be more worth it. I haven't tried Euro Truck Sim. I don't think I'd be able to get used to driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, the controller was definitely a step up. Mouse and keyboard was a joke. It was just way too bad. Oh, train. Okay, that I actually have to stop for. I'll just block this intersection. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I say, Chefco. I completely will fall asleep trying to drive this while I'm tired. It's the same with Farm Sim, though. Planting those fields when you're tired. Is that what it is? It's only in the UK in ETS? That explains a lot, because I was watching someone play it and they were driving on the right side of the road, not the left. And I was like, I thought that the whole point of this was that you drove on the left side of the road. Oh, I've been on plenty of short on-ramps. I don't like the tight corners in trucks like these. We have a lot of really short on-ramps here in Central Florida too. That actually explains a lot about ETS. Maybe I should look into it. A lot of the fun of this one is just the different states and seeing what, you know, the scenery they put in. It's gonna be kind of cool to see the European side of that. I should probably sleep, but I'm not going to. Is there an ad on this playlist right now? Alright, I might have to assess that. There's no traffic. Driving through this light. This is the real reason I keep fines off. Lights. Huh. I might pick it up one day when it's on sale then. I bought this game the week before it went on sale, so I paid full price for it. And I had just missed a sale. Like, I missed it being on sale by like a day. And we were going to be streaming it, so I paid full price. Oh, these light poles are great. I paid full price. I was like, oh, $20 still isn't that bad. Oh, I can't believe I made that. And then it went on sale like 2 days later. But it was fine. By then I knew I liked it, so I just bought all the expansion states. Yeah, the videos I've watched of it, Big G, look like it's really nice scenery. I wish you could do that too, Kat. Although in real life, I've never gotten a $5,000 speeding ticket. I've never actually gotten a speeding ticket at all, but I don't think they get that high. That was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I was trying to actually earn money and I got a $5,000 speeding fine. And I was like, yep, I'm done. Fines are off. And I always say that I'm gonna, you know, play by the rules even without the fines on, and I'll still stop at red lights and stop at way stations and not speed. You can all see how well that goes. Pointed really high up. I do really like the way they put scenery in this game. Like that slide thing over on the left. Dance for Pedro. The billboards. There's a section that has like a weird traffic cone man on the side of the road waving. It's just really funny. Oh, that's true. Yeah, truckers getting bigger fines would make a lot of sense, actually. They have a lot more rules, DOT rules to follow, too. Little AI accident over there. Oop, rumble strip. Salt Lake City. Spend a lot of time on 84 in this game. At some point, I'm gonna have to just drive around. Either pick my jobs more strategically, not based on money, or just drive around for the sake of it. To discover, there's a bunch of cities I still haven't discovered yet. Most of the coast of California. Oh, I should have pulled in there to sleep. Too late. I like finding places like this that you can kind of pull in and out of easily, especially with a trailer like this. Because we still have 1,000 miles to go, I'm definitely going to have to find somewhere to sleep. Yeah, that part does make sense, and I seriously doubt, I mean, I don't know that much about it, but I doubt that truck drivers are being paid the kind of money you get paid for jobs in this game. So it makes sense for the fines to be extra big, just to kind of keep the economy matching up. Oh, that stinks, Big G. Oh, you were that close. That's terrible. Hey, Casper, welcome. Which lane is closing? The left one? Okay. Oh, this looks like a good place to sleep too. I just realized it's 7 a.m. I should have joined a convoy just of myself. The worst part is sleeping through the day, and that means I'm going to be driving at night. Come on, truck. You parallel parked a semi with a trailer on it? Yeah, see, now it's dark. Wait, what? Did I just sleep twice in a row? Yeah, I did. That's probably not going to be great for me and my deadline, but okay. I don't even like parallel parking a car. I get really entertained now after playing this game when I see, in real life, people drive terribly. Just do absolutely terrible things in these big trucks. I'm like, oh, that's how I drive in the game. You drive that way in real life. Hey, Emily, thanks for coming in. At some point, we're going to have to set that up. Tonight, I'm running the whole solo trucking thing, but we should do, we should set something up. Yeah, they don't mess around with that. You have to get a physical. For most companies. I don't know. Hey, Da Vinci. You done with your stream already? Thanks for popping in. We're doing some chill driving tonight. Not much chaos. Hopefully. I was jumping in and out of your stream, Da Vinci, so I really didn't catch too much of the overall storyline, but it looked cool. Is it one of those situations, Big G, where you had to have a sponsor? Like if you were that close, you couldn't just finish on your own? I don't know how that works, how sponsorship works. I'm assuming you couldn't or you would have done it, but... Oh, cool. I'll keep an eye out for it, Da Vinci. Oh, $6,000. Oh, yeah, okay. Then yeah, I get that. That is frustrating though, because that's something, once you have it, then that you have it, you know, you could take that with you beyond that company or sponsor or whoever. This must be very heavy. This, actually, you know what? There might be a speed limit and lock on it. This is a World of Truck job. I think that might be a thing. I could be making that up completely. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm surprised you don't need one for even general trucking, Em. It makes sense that you would need one for dangerous goods. I don't know if they do or not. Alright, I'll stop at the way station. I'll be good. Me being good even though I don't have to be. I think you have to do so. I might just be making this up. I've never obviously done it, but I've been places that had them. And I think they had to do like regular physicals. But I could be confusing that with someone else. Yeah, we'll all meet up with Big G in the zombie apocalypse. Yeah. More than 26 is 500. I really should drive slower in real life. I've never been pulled over for speeding. I've been pulled over before, but never for speeding. That makes it sound like I've been pulled over for really bad things. The only ticket I ever got was for, I drove into a patch of very dense fog. And my car didn't have automatic headlights and I didn't turn them on. But I was used to a car that did have automatic headlights. So my lights weren't on and there was a cop waiting right there in the fog to pull people over for not having their headlights on in the fog. I got a $175 ticket the week before Christmas. Aviation needs regular medicals? Okay. Sarah! Well, thank you for saying hi. We'll totally not at a red light. I appreciate your dedication to supporting me. It's a good thing you don't have to pay for insurance in this game, or I would just be doomed. I would lose way too much money, especially trying to drive convoys. It's probably in line. Like, I don't know what truck drivers get paid, but like this one drive taking a couple days is not going to pay an actual truck driver $85,000. Maybe it does, and I'm completely wrong, but I don't think so. Or, you know, I'll go figure out how to drive and be a truck driver. Yeah, I could see how other stuff would add up quickly. I don't think I'd qualify for a CDL. I don't know, maybe I would. I would assume, I mean, like, I'm a Even if I qualified, I probably wouldn't do it. I'm allowed to have a regular driver's license, but I think my epilepsy would keep me from getting a CDL. They get paid by the mile, so that's why they speed. I saw some terrible stuff about, like, them being stuck with loads for being a little bit too late. But yeah, terrible. This is another Allstate commercial. I really need to fix that. I'm sorry, guys. This is a 50-50 experiment on the background audio. Oh, that makes sense. I guess if you have like a big fleet of trucks, you don't want to be running into that, so you'd put a governor on it. Wiggling. I'm excited for Texas too. Texas and Montana. I wish that they'd put a date out. They put all the updates on Steam, but they haven't announced a date yet, which is a bummer. But that's a big state. I cannot wait to see what they do with it. It'll probably take a decade, but I hope that they keep going and just make it across the whole country. I would love to get to, if I'm from the eastern United States, I'd love to get to the sections that are places that I would recognize. Like, I think it'd be so cool to do this game, but it's where you live. You recognize the scenery. Taking up a lot of lanes here. I'm gonna say it, even though I'm probably gonna jinx myself, but haven't had any issues yet. No damage. Oh, I'm getting off up here. I saw a video about a truck driver who, and again, I don't know necessarily how all of this works. I'm basing it purely on this video, but she didn't check to make sure that the load was wrapped. She was shipping, carrying, it was soda, cases of soda cans. And I guess those are supposed to be wrapped in plastic to make sure that they're not tampered with, and they weren't when the truck was loaded. So when she drove it all the way to where she was taking it to, they refused the delivery because they couldn't prove it hadn't been tampered with because it wasn't wrapped up. But she couldn't take it back because the soda plant or whatever also couldn't prove that it hadn't been tampered with, so they wouldn't take it back either. She just had to eat the cost and was stuck with an entire trailer full of soda. Yeah, this game has been around for a long time. I agree, like we got the benefit of just being able to jump in with so many states all at once. Oh, Kat, that story escalated very quickly. Yeah, Big G, that was pretty much the tone of the comments on that video, was it was her own fault for, you know, she was saying it was late and I was tired, which is a whole other issue. If it's so late that you're just trying to get out of there, that's a terrible, terrible excuse. But yeah, that's what it came down to, is she should have been responsible to check that load before she left, and she didn't. I would hope he got fired, Kat. That's one of those stories. I started reading that and it did not go in all the direction that I expected. Yeah, we're going 25. This load is not wanting to go uphill. I guess I didn't really think about the fact that if you mess that up, as the driver. Like, if you don't verify that, you're on the hook for, you don't get paid for that drive. You're stuck with the product. She was just driving into neighborhoods and giving soda away. It was like cases and cases of, I don't know, Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar or something, but she was just driving around giving them away because she was stuck with it. That's exactly what happened to me, Purple. I bought the game for full price, and then within a week it went on sale, and I got every other state except the newest one that wasn't on sale. Emily actually gifted that one to me. Thank you again, Emily. So then I had the full set after only having to deal with the base game for like 3 or 4 days. It's hard in Convoy when you're the one that doesn't have everything. So when you're a newbie playing with a lot of people that have been driving for a while and you're holding the group back from the jobs they can be able to take. I still love driving Convoy though, so that's why I like these solos. Like, I try to do the stuff I can't do when it's multiplayer. Your truck wasn't even capable of going that fast, Em. That's funny. So pretty much like this truck that cannot get to 60. Oh, we're going downhill. Now we'll get some speed. Oh, that's interesting. That'd be cool if they did. I've got Texas and Montana sitting on my wish list, just waiting for them to put a date out. It's such a random little way station. Were you on time limits, Em? Like, the fact that you couldn't get to the speed limit at all, did that cause you issues? Because obviously it would take longer, I imagine, to deliver in those conditions. Come on, stay on the road. Nope, come on. The way the AI just suddenly turns off like that. Ugh, this is a rough load to, have to stop and get back going from. I never used to use my wish list that often. I've never had that happen. Cat, that's cool it happened. I mean, I've seen them go on discount, but never anything that seemed, personal. Oh no, Sarah. That's not good. I saw a car accident today in real life. Happened right in front of me. That's why I keep so many things in my cart or my wish list now, though, so I get those emails. Because there's a lot of games I really want, but I hate paying full price for games. So I try not to do it. If I have something sitting on my wish list for a very long time and it's never gone on sale, then I'll buy it. Or if it's a game I really, really want right when it comes out. The accident I saw today was actually really crazy because there were two cars just zipping through, weaving through traffic, and they passed me flying. I mean, I might have been speeding a little bit, may or may not have been going over the speed limit, but they flew past me like I was standing still and had to split and go around the car in the middle lane, one on each side. And I was watching this, I'm like, they are gonna crash. Like, that is terrible. And 2 seconds later, a bumper goes flying through the air, smoke everywhere from the tires. Guy completely spun out, lost the back end of the car. I don't know if he hit the curb or just clipped something because there was no other car involved, but he completely messed up his car and then jumped out of the other car to wave the other, like the second car that was speeding, jumped out, was waving that car, who then took off. It's like, something about this is very dramatic. I don't know what it is, but something very dramatic is going on. I think that might be the last game I paid full price on too, Big G, was Farm Sim, because I pre-ordered it too. I wanted that game right away when it came out. Oh, at least you made it on time, Em. That's good. Come on. Oh, nope, nope. Oh. Didn't crash. Of course, I have to get going from a dead stop, but it's okay, I didn't crash. It was a terribly timed car. I was hoping just get around this truck. But I guess at least I'm not stuck behind them going too slow anymore, because now I'm going super slow. Have we seen an airplane crash? That is something I have never seen. That actually happened to a coworker of mine, except it was a elderly woman. But she was just at night, dressed in dark clothes, walking across a 3-lane. A lot of the roads around here are highways that aren't really highways. Like, it's not like an interstate like this. Their speed limit's 60 miles an hour, but you know, there's stores and plazas and lights. But he hit her and she died, and he was really traumatized by that. And he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't speeding. He was just coming home from work. And she walked across the road in the middle of nowhere without a crosswalk. Hey, Lily. Oh, no notification? That's weird. Not surprising because it's YouTube, but that's weird. Yeah, I didn't have anything going on tonight, so I thought, you know what? I'll try a solo stream in the evening time slot. Most of my streams are during the day, of course. It's terrible. That's terrible, Kat. The trauma that people have. Hey, Yordi. Good to see you. Oh, that was my exit. Well, I'm glad you made it back, Sarah. Enjoy your dinner. Do we think that this is a invisible wall situation? You know what's terrible is I listened to this like playlist, like a little bit of it, to see if it was going to be terrible music, and I didn't get a single ad, so I just assumed that there weren't going to be ads on this Spotify list. Going the wrong way right now. What's the worst that could happen? No one saw this. Everything's fine. Hey, Nawaya. Good to see you. Emily, the locals like to sleep on the road? Exactly, Big G. There was nothing to see. Nothing to see. Totally smooth first try driving. That I've seen is trucks crashing into overpasses and stuff. Which is crazy to me. How that happens. Dinosaur! I don't know what state we're in. I forget what path we were following. It's pretty though. You just know they're having a real bad day because of that. Like, I don't know how they lost track and managed to crash into it, but I feel like that when we have to take my husband's truck, he just has a pickup truck, but it's lifted into like a parking garage. Convinced that it's not going to be tall enough. Oh, rental. Yeah, I could see that. I live in a really bad area for that too. There's at least 2 or 3 semi-accidents with deaths on the stretch of road I live on. A year. Like, there's one every couple months. Oh, are you getting buffering, Em? I don't... Streamlabs looks okay. Is everyone else good? I appreciate you stopping in, Lily. I know. It's been a long week for a lot of people. I was glad I set the stream up because I probably wouldn't have done it if I hadn't already had it set up, but I hate canceling when I already have something. But today was a long day. I didn't get my nap. I never nap, but I was going to try today because it's my last day before the kids are on spring break. So I've got them home with me for the next 10 days, which any parent will relate that that is a very long time for them to be out of routine. And daylight savings time's thrown in there too, so it's just going to be a great time. Yeah, Lily, it just feels bad. Even if no one knew about it, no one would care. The good thing about trying to schedule something, because then I'll do it even if I don't feel like it necessarily. And now I'm really glad I did. I'm having fun. This is a good drive. I appreciate all of you being here chatting with me. So I'm glad I did it. I also ordered not 1 but 2 umbrellas off Amazon today so that I will not end up having issues like being caught in the pouring rain twice in one day again. So that was my day. Is that an elephant? It is an elephant. And a giant cactus that looked like it was decorated for Christmas. I love the side of the road scenery in this game. Yeah, I know, first world problems, Em, but honestly, it was just the worst day for it. It was the fairy tale ball at school, so my 7-year-old was in a glittery, froofy princess dress and had to run into the school in torrential rain. And normally that would just be hop out of the car and into the school from like the drop-off line, but I actually had to go in and meet with the vice principal, so we had to park and walk in, and it was bad. Yeah. And then the vice principal and I had to sit in her office, each soaking wet, to have this meeting that we were having. It was great. And then in the afternoon... Oh! Oh, thank you, Yordi! I would have crashed. Yordi, that's awesome of you. Thank you. Startlingly loud. To check the volume of those notifications. I mean, that it actually would have been really funny if I'd crashed over that. Are you in a snow advisory? This was our first really stormy day of the year. We actually haven't had much rain. So this was the first day that we had like really bad thunderstorms. They actually had to stop school dismissals because of lightning in the area. Yeah, I agree, Purple. My favorite to watch are just the kind of chill, non-intense, non-intense people. No offense, Em. I know you have an intense setup. That's what I like about gaming in general, and that's just kind of my gaming style is I'm not good at any of them. There's really no game that I'm like, I'm so good at this. But they're just fun. And you don't have to be good at them for them to be fun. And sometimes being bad at them is very entertaining for people to watch, I've found. Ugh, snow. You can, Em. I mean, people can. You maybe not. That's why I like to be outside the truck, too. Because you just get a better view of everything, and that's a big part of what I like about this game, is just the way that they've done the scenery and the stuff on the side of the road. So I don't think it's the easiest way to drive, but I think it's a better view for me personally, and I think it's a better view for people watching, as opposed to just looking at the interior of the truck. Oh man. I don't even try to park at the end. Some jobs I can barely get out of the pickup location. I had to get towed once. I got so stuck. I had to get towed just to get out of the place I picked up the job. And that was recently. That wasn't even like one of my first times playing it. A month or two ago? But I learned that when that happens, you get towed with the trailer attached. So it's a bit of a cheaty way. That's the best bit. I mean, it might be the most entertaining potentially, but like, I am really, really, really bad at it. I'm bad at the ones that all you have to do is pull up. Like, you don't even have to do like a weird backing up situation. You just have to pull forward straight into a spot. And I pulled too far forward, so then I had to reverse. But then I reversed too far, so then I had to pull back forward. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Where is there even a... No! I need the map. Okay. Okay, here we go. Where was there even a way station? Because I'm not going past it. It's way over there. I hate when that happens, when the map goes away, like a critical moment. Like I needed to see where I was going. Did you do the complicated parking, Purple? Like the backing in or... Yeah, there's always something. You had to back up in a cargo plane? Yeah, no. Is there another map in the cab? Well, still not gonna drive in the cab, so I guess I'll never know. I jump in the cab if I ever need to see like how many miles of gas I have left. Gonna risk this. I don't see any cars coming. I'm not great, especially this one that has like the extra dolly to it. I'm not good at the mechanics and logic of where the trailer is going to go. Like how to turn my wheel to get the trailer to go the direction I want it to go in. I can't do that. I just jackknife. Yeah, some of them, not all of them have a complicated option. You use a truck mod and play with a cab over to turn the oh god, the turn radius. I bet I'm gonna have to turn this thing off. I don't, probably gonna get copyright claimed on these ads that keep playing. It was definitely a green light. Definitely a green light. 100%. I saw no red. No red whatsoever. I might have to pause. Most of the accidents I get into in this game are because I think I'm gonna make it through a light without waiting, and I don't. Oh. Or because I can't stay in my own lane. Yeah, it was green for someone. That's true. Dark green. It identified as green. And I identified it as green. I like that there's even people. Like, there's just a fire truck and there were little firefighters there doing something. Why are we slowing down? I guess maybe because they're turning. See, and the AI does not care. Like, that car was gonna try to go. And I had the right of way. $400 miles to go. I might have to stop and sleep again. But I'm just gonna go ahead and guess. No! That's my first damage. This place I'm coming up to doesn't look like where I'm gonna want to stop. Yellow means go very fast. Yes. Blue means run. I like the way you think. Oh, really? 13? I don't know how long I've been going. Look, this one's dark green as well. The arrow is green. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pull in here. This is one of those tiny gas stations. Oh, come on. Why did this bus put on its hazard lights? Broken down? That's weird. As long as it doesn't hit me. Yes, we're okay. The buses are the worst AI in this game. A lot of the AI is bad, but the buses are hands down the worst. Cat. Yes, there's no red here. No red to be seen. This is a lane. Everything's fine. Oh, I need to be over here though. This is a cool turn. Yeah, I should have seen that coming since I was not in the correct lane. No, not you too. Okay, good. Thank you. Gonna hit them. See what happens when I try to take my turns too wide. Hey, John. Welcome. Yes, a random night stream tonight. Oh, my employee had to return empty-handed? How much is that costing me? Only $800. That's not bad. Not too bad. Hey, Mark H. Yes, 2 streams in 1 day. Yeah, headlights probably would help. What is it? P? Why did that not do anything? There we go. Okay, we have lights. Oh, aren't driving a milk truck. I was like, John, this is a giant piece of equipment. It was L. I think I forgot, M, that you have to cycle through, like, the driving lights first. Oh, P is for wipers? What's the high beams one? Is that K? Aha, it's K. I like my high beams, and I don't care that other people don't like them. Another benefit of Convoy, I'm not interfering with any of you. Yeah, but Red plays with the fines on, so it's worse when he does it. I might do some Thursday night streams coming up. When the kids are home, it's harder for me to do my daytime streams. I'm definitely gonna cut over this sidewalk. Okay, no one was there. Am. Uh-oh. I'm yawning. This isn't good. I'm doing good, Mark. How have you been? For me, my week is over. It's, technically today was my Friday. If, Mom Life has a Friday. Thanks, Nawaya. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Buy them new tablets and load them with violent games? No. That wouldn't go well for anybody. Yeah, Mom Life Friday. No more school pickups for a couple days. That's a break on one hand. But I had to go in today because I did my normal weekly grocery order for tomorrow. Like a weekly delivery, and then go to the store to pick up anything else that I couldn't get that way. And I suddenly was like, oh crap, they're gonna be home for 10 days. Like, I need more food than this. It's not prepared with enough stuff to make them... Oh, that guy couldn't find a job either. To make them lunch in particular. They buy school lunch, so I usually just have to worry about lunch on weekends. There's never off duty, unfortunately. They're getting older at least, so it's a little bit easier for me to be like, just go go hang out in your room for a little bit. They don't need quite the amount of constant supervision. The little one still will manage to get into some shenanigans if I don't pay close enough attention. The crappy part is that the dogs still get up at 5:45 in the morning. So I still have to get up at the same time. I just don't have to worry about hassling them into getting ready and out the door. There's no basement. I mean, I shouldn't say there's none. I'm sure that there's basements in Florida somewhere, but there are no basements anywhere around here. I know, Cat, that's true. It is a good sign that they're getting older. Put a litter box down there. Okay, so I'm not taking parenting advice from chat. That's what I've just learned. That is what I have learned here. Yeah, Big G, I am 36, and sometimes I still wonder who put me in charge of kids because I'm not adult enough for that. Unfortunately, they don't. They might be better on the weekends because of the time change since we're going forward. That's not quite as bad, but my husband leaves for work at that time, so that's what's getting them on that schedule. And once they know someone's up, forget about it. Then I'm up. Because if I get up with them, then I just get some quiet time to myself and I don't really have to worry about it. If I don't get up with them and they get upset and they wake up the kids, then that's a whole other issue to my morning. And no one wants that. No one wants that because the day that the kids get up at 5:45 is just not a good day. Not a good day. Lily. Oh, yeah. I love my kids. Like, love them. Would not change it. Love them to death. But, parenting? Do not recommend. Do not recommend in general. I know I'm getting tired. There's nowhere for me to stop. I might have to stop and turn sleep off until I can find somewhere. Yeah, I used to think that like when I was younger, I thought people in their 30s like had their life together and were adults. But now I'm in my mid 30s and I'm like, what? I need an adultier adult. Where are the adultier adults? Because that's not me. Who made me in charge of these decisions? I can't lock the dogs outside. Or the kids. No. I don't mind it. I used to try to go back to sleep, but it's honestly like the quietest time of the day. Like I can just do whatever I want and no one needs anything from me. I know I'm getting tired. So I'll hang out. Some of the streamers I watch stream really early in the morning, so I'll jump on like Trev's early morning stream or Da Vinci's early morning stream. Or just scroll through TikTok for an hour. Yeah, that's true, John. That is very true. Oh, what kind of animals do you have, Big G? Cats, dogs? I also have... Oh no, I only have 5. I have 3 cats and 2 dogs. I said that like that's a recent change. Like I used to have 6 and now I have 5. I've only ever had 5, so... At least for the past couple years. Yes, I know. I'm tired. Oh, nice. Seven fur kids? If you have seven kids, that's impressive. And I don't know how you do it. Oh, all cats. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, John, I love my kids. I would not trade them for anything. Parenting is hard. Sometimes I just want to give them back. Because we don't have anyone to help. So I've like never ever had a break from them. Hey Trev, welcome. Why are you awake? What time is it for you? 5 a.m.? Oh, you have a cat too, Lily? Our pet life is complicated right now because we have a dog that doesn't like our cat. So they like live in a rotation of space. And that makes it hard. Luckily our house is easy to divide into two spaces, so it's not too bad. Oh, sleep spot. How do I get over there? Past this AI car, I'm guessing? Okay. I'm gonna assume that if I get off here... Wait. Maybe not, actually. This is very confusing. I don't think I can actually get over there. Ah. I can't tell what's happening with these, like, spaghetti noodle overpasses. Hey, Sarge. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Trev. I know Casper was here and Da Vinci was here. But I was driving, so I couldn't put their links in. Oh, so she's like permanently little. I mean, that's terrible for her that happened. But it sounds cute. That felt awful after I did it. I was like, oh, you're like, she had a terrible start in life. My bad. I didn't mean it that way. I know. Actually, I'm really surprised I haven't started blacking out here yet. I only have 250 miles to go. Trev coming in like a wrecking ball with all the links. Thank you. No, but really, like, why are you awake right now? Are you still jet lagged, Yordi? That's tough. Oh, the power outages. Yeah, okay. That's a bummer. Oh, 4 days. Oh, Yordi. That's tough. And you've been working, haven't you? You had to jump right back into work? I haven't been anywhere that was far enough to cause any kind of jet lag as an adult. I went to Germany when I was 10, and I remember how rough that was, and I just... Now having an almost 10-year-old? I don't know how my parents put up with us. Because at the time, I was 10, so my brother was 12, and 3, and an infant. So they flew to Germany with a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an infant. And knowing what I know now as a parent, I could never. Oh, that's sad, Lily. I had a cat like that that had a rough start and was like small and awkwardly sized because of it. And he was blind, which made it even sadder. Best cat I ever had, though. I miss him. 'Cause I got them at 5 weeks old and had to take the whole litter away from their mother. Bottle feed them and do like round the clock care for them, and only 2 of them made it. So those were my best cats. I mean, I really like my cats now too, but it's different when you have to get them as teeny tiny babies and their siblings die. So I was very bonded to those cats. Yeah, I think she's probably not coming for her back. I'd be kind of upset if she tried. Oh, sleep spot. Okay. Wow, 3 times? That is a lucky cat. And a great owner. Where do I have to get to sleep? Okay. I technically stole my blind kittens too. There were 2 of them, and I kind of stole them. The shelter wanted them back. Well, the shelter didn't want to treat them. They didn't want to pay to treat them anymore, so they were going to put them down because they were blind and having all sorts of issues. So I was like, yep, they all died. Terribly tragic. Nothing to see here. And I just kept the other 2 without paying any of the adoption fees or anything, because I had to pay for their vet care at that point for myself. Ugh, M. That's terrible. So you inherited a cat when you moved into your house? That's the best house ever. We're almost there. A little over an hour into this drive. Oh. There's no need for that. Nothing going on. Oh, that's sad, cat. Yeah, the entire litter, the mother ended up with an upper respiratory infection from the shelter. So she gave it to the kittens and they were only 5 weeks old. So it it messed up their eyes. We did surgery on their eyes to try to fix them and like round the clock antibiotics. And I mean, not to be gross, but their eyeballs ruptured from the infection. So they functioned so well because that young, their eyes had just opened. So they really just never could ever see. So they got around. My father-in-law used to insist that they could see. A couple people did. Like they physically do not have eyeballs. Like they can't see. But they were really good about learning the space. I love your cat's name, Sarge. Now there's sleep spots everywhere. I was just thinking that. I mean, a lot of them are uplifting, like they led good lives, but yeah, it's sad. Who's got a happy pet story? I mean, or a happy story? Anyone. I don't have any really exciting things happen this week or exciting things coming up. Did he have a thumb? I love cats with the big paws. My blind cat, one of the blind cats would play fetch. Like if you threw one of the toys, she'd run and she'd get it and she'd bring it back so you could throw it again. It is a little sad that we all have a tragic pet story. But I guess that's kind of the nature of long-term pet ownership. Again with the random way station, where even is it? Would bypass it anyway. Hey, Dragon Mike? Mikey, right? If I'm wrong about that, I apologize. I do have memory issues, so... Sarge. I know. No, literally, I sent that game to Red last night. After the stream, I sent that game to Red and I was like, you should get this and we should play it as like our group game. So when I saw Raptor and Booster playing it today, I was like, this is the game! Oh, that's awesome! Good for you, Purple. That's really exciting. Welcome back, Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry about your cats. It's tough when that happens. Especially for two of them. Lane is closed. Yeah, I bought it. I bought it yesterday. So... yes, Red really does need this game. Or someone. Anyone who wants to play it with me. It looks much funner in multiplayer. And I did buy it. So now I just gotta find someone to play it. So let's all work on Red. Although I don't know, if Red gets it, he might play with Raptor. That's a word. Butter is a word. Oh, that's tough both in a row. It's definitely a word. Words are hard. And I make up my own when I need to. That would be awesome, Big G. Maybe someday. I don't think I have a command for that. Oh, I do have a command for that. Is that one of those automatic commands? If you hang around long enough, you'll come across lots of words that I just make up myself. I don't even always notice that I did it. Hey, Crupter. Welcome. Yeah, it looks really good. No, thank you. I can't do horror games. They're too scary. It actually took me a minute to process it when you said that, Lily, because I was like, funner? I don't get it. And then I was like, oh, I said that, and that's not really a word. I gotta actually spend some time. Like, I was just messing around with it one night. There's not much in there, and not much that makes sense. I'd probably have nightmares for like a week if I tried to play Phasmophobia. It's too scary. Oh, I'm 37 miles. I'm almost there. This that I'm playing? It's American Truck Simulator. Right? Every word was a new made-up word at some point. So I just need it to take off. Well, I'll start using it. Somebody eventually will tell me to stop trying to make funner happen. Like fetch. It's weird. I hate sideways traffic lights. Sideways traffic lights confuse me. It looked green. This looked green too. I hate city. Like, this. Oh, this one's gonna be rough. Nope, made it. Yep, that was totally fine. Nothing bad happened. I didn't see any red lights. No red lights to be seen. Those sideways traffic lights, man. I need the light to be on top to know it's green. It's definitely not, Mark. It is definitely not how I drive in real life. Was it? I saw your stream, Crupter, but it wasn't a time that I could catch. If you want to join the Discord, we can chat about setting something up. I don't think it does, John. I don't see them often. Exactly, Lily. At the end of the day, nothing bad happened. So it's all good. It's all good. Lily. Unfortunately, I mean, popular might not be the best word, but I don't have a lot of time. Just in general. No! Ah! I made it. I am 1 mile away, and I crashed for the first time. 1 mile away. Dang it. That's true. It is my own lane. The rules are made up and the points don't matter in my lane. You know what's funny is I don't think the dang it was part of my regular vocabulary until I started watching Red 5 days a week for months. And now I say it all the time. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I literally could not play Phasmophobia. I did that somewhere. Where did I do that? I went for an emoji that didn't exist on some stream. And I was like, oh no, that doesn't happen here. Hey, Red. Yes, it is your fault. You have affected my vocabulary. Not everybody does, Mark. I generally, I don't swear much in general, just we weren't allowed to as kids, and now I have kids, but darn it was my go-to. Like, I would say darn it. So that just became dang it. All right, $85,000. Yeah, Red, we decided that it looks awesome. Oh, what are you making shorts from? All right, let's see. I'm up to 172. But an hour and a half, I could probably do one more shorter job. We were literally just talking about it. I did make money. I only had that little crash at the end. Where did I end up? Oh, down here. How? What? That's probably not going to be good. I could go all the way. Oh, nope. Clicked the wrong thing. Go all the way back up. It's not as bad. These don't pay as much. Oh god. Hey, I learned a new city. That would probably take me another 90 minutes. Yeah, can we get like a play core keeper emoji? Oh, it just looks so fun. I really should stop like hassling people to get games just because I want someone to play it with me. Because now you're gonna feel real bad. You're gonna feel real bad if you get that game and don't play it with me. So I was saying you'd probably get it and play with Raptor, and I'd have to find a whole new person to play with. Do I want to do this? It's only 900 miles. Let's do it. Hopefully it'll take me through these cities and not just like next to them. World Kier? Right? YouTuber, what is the core keeper stream? Oh, why are my windshield wipers on? They've been on this whole time, haven't they, from that other thing? Oops. I hate how you start off in the most ridiculous way. Like, how do I get out of here? Why am I parked through here? Yeah, I really need to, like, fix this audio thing. Maybe I should do that now while I'm not in the middle of a job. Because... no! Raid 0. Alright, you know what? We are just gonna turn that off. It's gonna be a quiet stream and I apologize. I'm gonna need to spend some extra time figuring that out. Sorry, guys. All right, now I minimized Streamlabs accidentally. Oh man, somebody give Red some points. It's a newer channel, so everyone was getting like 500, 1,000 points when they came in. Oh, I'm literally going right around the corner for this. All right, well, first I'm going to go get gas because I really need it. And I'm going to do that before I pick up oh yeah, it's heist. I haven't had a chance to customize anything. And raid wouldn't make sense anyway, but it's all the default stuff still. Why is that car backing up? Oh no. You just missed it, Red. Seriously, why is this car backing up? Is this like an insurance fraud situation? Oh yeah, somebody give Lily points too. I say somebody, I'm sorry. Sarah, Trev. Did I say dang it again? Okay, get gas. It's a very subtle truck. Go very, very subtle. It doesn't stand out at all. Wow, this is an expensive gas tank. That hurts in real life too. Alright, now you guys have points. That's why I have Streamlabs record my videos at the same time. I've only needed that like a handful of times. But it's way less annoying. Come on. Why did it make me go all the way around? Like, why did it want me to go all the way around the corner? That's silly. Fire truck. Mark, you're so generous. I love it. I love to see you all being generous with each other. Alright, let's see. Where is the trailer? And which direction is it facing? Yeah, it's 439. 339. Sheesh. I wish. No, it's 439. I'm gonna pull up to this trailer. Oh, it's not bad. The shadow made it look like there was a curb here, but there is definitely not a curb. And... yeah, I think the cooldown is probably set a little too extreme as well. That's probably what I'll do next week with the kids home. Is spend some time tweaking stuff on the channel. And I'm kicking up a lot of dirt here. It's 5 a.m. I'm sorry, Trev. Yeah, it went from 419 to 439 to 449 in like the course of 2 days. The problem with my games is I don't have like a real theme to my channel that makes it like a natural thing to make my games themed after. I don't have a thing that would. So that's what I have to give some thought to. It's like, what's my thing? Hey, Brian. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh no. You have to start going in person? I know. I am the theme, John. But how do I make that into a game? I mean, it's a joke. My channel is just a mishmash of things that make me happy. Like unicorns and mermaids and stars and pretty colors. See, I need someone helpful like that, like you have, Red, to just help me with theming. That's true. That's true, John. But you see some that have like really good themes, like Red has a really good theme, and Trev has a really good theme, and Raptor has a really good theme. And I'm just like, I feel like I need a theme. Yeah, more dark green lights. I didn't see any red lights. Did you guys see red lights? I was looking at chat, so honestly, it's a miracle I made it through that in one piece. Miracle. Yes. Sorry, John, that is what I mean. Like a brand. Channel brand. I don't have one. I mean, you kind of do, Trev. That might have been a stretch. I'm kidding. Your brand is us accidentally labeling you as an alcoholic because it's 5 in the morning or 10 in the morning for me, and it's like evening drinking time for you. uh, I'm sorry. I think it was Sarah and I that were talking about that one day. It's like, it's just the perception of you because we only see you during your like one afternoon beer or evening beer, but it's the morning for me. Sparkles does fit. I've started naming lots of things Sparkles. My character was Bluebell Sparkle in Lost Ark, which was really funny to run around with a character in basically a bikini named Bluebell Sparkle. And everyone else had like really legit names. Trev is the first person, I mean, other than my husband, of course. But I always try to stop into Trev's streams. It's a good way to start the day. There's usually some type of hilarity happening. It's the good thing about having so many streamers. Like, time zones stink, but also it means there's someone streaming like all day for me to hang out with. It's probably gonna happen, Lily. I mean, my whole slots is unicorns and rainbows and mermaids and donuts just because. And I did put a star in my name logo thingy just because I liked the star. Oh, Da Vinci. Yeah, so then I wake up and shove you out of the way. That's our morning routine. I've missed it because I haven't been getting into Trev's streams as early, but for the longest time, our morning routine was I would show up in Trev's chat and Da Vinci would leave. Who's your dogs? Yeah, my dogs whine. My cats do that to me. The other day, my cat was kind enough to wake me up by throwing up a hairball in my hair, so that was great fun. That's how they like to wake me up. I'm gonna create some heist story about like unicorns and fairy tales. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think that's gonna be the theme of my heist at least, is some type of like fantasy fairy tale story situation. Yeah, this was actually, John, I don't know if you remember. I don't know how old you are, but this was my AIM screen name. So back when AOL Instant Messenger was a thing, I was, I think, 14. And if anyone remembers, that was back in the day when you would create a screen name and it would give you suggestions. So, like, I have absolutely no personal connection to this name whatsoever. 14-year-old me saw it in the suggested names list and thought it sounded cool. And yeah, it's funny because I went to it as like it's my default kind of like anonymous screen name. So it's what I went to when I first started joining chats. My name was just my actual name. My YouTube name was just my real name. And my kids heard people in chat talking to me and they were like, "I thought we were supposed to use our real names on the internet." We had just finished talking about Star Stable that my daughter plays and not giving out their real names and all that stuff. Um, so yeah, I got called out. I got called out by the kids and I was like, okay, I'm gonna change it then. And I just went with my default anonymous anonymous name. And I have to say, it was the most bizarre thing to chat that way and have people refer to me that way. Like the first time I started playing, having people refer to me as Bluebell when I was playing games was the most bizarre thing to adjust to. Did it have the 3 in it still? AIM was the good old days. Back when names were cool. I had Bluebell and I had Banana. And those are my 2 random screen names. My husband and I actually started dating via AIM. That's a throwback. Yeah, the banana thing was based on a nickname. I didn't have a name that I don't have a name that's really easily nicknamed. So I ended up with some random ones. Mark, I think mine probably would have been no, not when I was 14. When I was 17. I had an AIM for a few years by then. I don't even know what ICQ is. I'm I don't know what that is. That's true. I didn't even think of fairies when I was thinking unicorns. Should embrace that. Yes, Banana Bell. I don't even. Am I gonna have to Google this? I really don't know what ICQ was. Before MSN Messenger? What? Alright, I'm Googling after the stream. Now it's not very often that I feel young, so thanks, guys. I only had AIM. I didn't even have MSN Messenger. AIM was my... I mean, technically I was 14 when I met him. We met in middle school, but no, we started dating when I was 17. But still via AIM because, you know, that was the thing. Banana sparkles, that's way too strippery. You're not wrong. You are not wrong about that. Yeah, I can't believe I don't know that. Huh. My parents are kind of crazy about letting us on the internet, so it would get views. Probably the wrong kind of views, though, John. Those might not be the viewers I want. You guys are all pretty universally not creepy, and I really appreciate it. That could be my new logo picture is my Lost Ark character, Bluebell Sparkle. Oh. No, I would really appreciate if you weren't creepy, Emily. My first console was a Sega. We had a Sega Genesis. And when I say we, my brother had a Sega Genesis. His video games weren't for girls. So I would sneak to play it. So I never actually had a console to myself. The first games I started doing were on PC. Do I want to sell my bathwater? Oh, man. You know what? Times are tough. Gas is expensive. I have to start looking into stuff like that. You should try something else different, Red. Mine's not hard. It's just in those kind of games. I mean, I don't fully know what's going on and I don't pay enough attention. So I kind of am just mashing buttons and moving through the story. But, you know, it works. I am a martial artist in Lost Ark. Um, okay, I'm drawing a complete blank on the name of it, but it's like the third one, the one that's like spirit, kind of. Because I mostly, it's like martial artist moves, but they're weird, like magic-y ones. Oh no, that was definitely a my parents' thing. He would let me play. He'd help me play in secret. I actually had like this really cool Viking game for the Sega. It was like my favorite game. And you'd have like the three little Viking character. Yes, Soulfist. You'd have the three little Viking characters, and you had to get them all through the puzzle levels. But you had to like switch back and forth between them to get them all to the end. And Toe Jam and Earl. I love that game too. We played a lot of Sonic, and I was only ever allowed to be Tails because it wasn't my game system. You already three versions of ping pong. Sarah. I know. The fact that I wasn't allowed to have games as a kid and now this is what I do with my time. I think I probably started playing just out of rebellion. Um, Streamlabs will come up with it occasionally. I think I have a command for it. I probably never did that. Knuckles was good. I only ever got to play Tails. Tails was kind of lame. Anybody remember the old Mac computers? And I'm drawing a blank now, but that was my first computer of my own. Was the Mac computer that was just one piece and had like the really bright colors. And I had a teal blue one. That was the first PC that I got that I was able to have in my own room, which was the beginning of an era, because then I could do whatever I wanted. That sounded bad, but like whatever I wanted was to play video games. I wasn't doing like crazy stuff on the internet. Was it called an iMac? I don't know. Thank you, Brian. You don't have to do that. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Yes, it had a kind of transparent, like brightly colored case. John, I wouldn't know. I'm gonna go read a book. Oh no. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Oh, pay attention. Watch the road. Watch the road. You do get to play in chat, Red. Chat games are fun. That's why before I started streaming, when I would just play multiplayer with you, I'd also hang out in chat just to like gamble every few minutes. And that was before raids and slots and even more addictive things. Yeah, hopefully you guys have good luck with this treasure hunt. I was having a terrible string of luck the last time. Red's last stream was not a good one for me. Uh-oh, half the crew's gone. Oh no! Red, you didn't make it! You already made it. The other Viking made it. See, this is the downside to chat games, Red. Sometimes you lose. Where's the train? Oh, Brian, did you not make it either? It's harder to keep track when I'm driving who actually joined and who didn't make it. Just wait till it's themed after fairies and unicorns and what other cutesy girly things I come up with. I shouldn't say it like that. Like, those aren't just girl things. But we'll see how well the Vikings do. No, Red. I mean, that's no way to look at it. It really should tell you who didn't make it. Because there's always that awkward pause where you wait for the people to say, in Red's chat when we all start posting the dang it emojis because we died. Like, I want to see a list of who didn't make it back in remembrance. The Blue Bell universe. Does anybody have an Alexa? And if you have an Alexa, have you ever asked it what your unicorn's doing? Because if you haven't, I recommend it. The dead matter. The dead matter to me. Oh, that stinks, Red. Ouch. Would it be too much for your Streamlabs to record at the same time? I was afraid it would be bad for mine, but I haven't had any issues. I just have to go in every now and then because it's recording at a much larger file size than when I record video specifically for the sake of recording. So once I decide nothing funny happened and I don't want to make a short for it, I'll go in and like delete that footage. Your unicorn's doing nothing, apparently. All right, Trevin, enjoy your Valheim. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for spending your very, very early morning with us. One less milk for the road. I have to make more slots combinations. Once I realize that the combinations, like the order of the combinations matters, I haven't had a chance to go in and adjust them. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds rough, Red. If you're gonna do the shorts, like on a regular basis, it might be worth looking into recording them. It made it really easy for me to cut down that conveyor belt footage. It wasn't a short, it was 43 minutes long. But it was done really quickly because I just had the recording already there. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna need sleep soon. I still have 650 miles. I'm not gonna make it. Police cars, good thing I don't have those turned on. Although I'm not speeding. So there's that. Yeah, that's how we found out about the unicorn thing, Purple, is there was, like one day the screen on the Alexa in the kitchen was like, have you asked your unicorn what it's doing? Say, Alexa, what's my unicorn doing? And I think my daughter was 5, maybe 6 when we discovered it. So she would just stand in front of the thing asking what her unicorn was doing over and over and over again. I did hear something about that, that Alexa was telling people to do, not great stuff. Dangerous stuff. Yeah, Alexa might not be that smart. I don't use the thing. We have 2 of them. We got one that came for free with our Ring doorbell. And we got one that came for free with my husband's Sirius radio subscription. So he thinks it's funny to make it play music in more than one room at the same time. But that's pretty much it. We don't really use it much. I feel like you get a lot of really funny shorts out of watching Red run around in Fall Guys. Oh god, could you imagine having an Alexa and a talking parrot? 65 mph. I think this has a limiter. Is that a real thing, Emily, or am I making it up that because it's a World of Trucks job, there's a cap on the speed limit. We're turning. Yeah. Pay attention to the road. Pay attention. Did I miss something? I don't know who Joshua is. Google device that called the police on its own. Did it really? Yeah. Chat, you're being very interesting right now. Yeah, I thought so. It's got a speed limiter on it, and that's why I can only go 65. Taking these jobs might have been an error. She put Baby Yoda on the shopping list. I was in Booster Stream when that happened. I hate when you're in the wrong stream when something really interesting happens in the other one, because I wanted to see what he was talking about. I wanted to see what the Baby Yoda thing was all about. Oh, good night, Big G. Thanks for hanging out with us. Ah, road. I hope this is taking me through the cities that I need to discover and not just like right past them. Oh, I should have stopped there to sleep. That was dumb. That was very dumb. This trailer clashes with my truck. I don't like it. Sleeping now would be perfect too, because it's midnight. And I would actually skip the driving at night. Oh, good night, Yordi. Thank you for stopping in as well. I should pick my jobs based on the color of the trailer. It would save me a lot of angst over mismatched clashing things. I wish you could, like, this truck has a sleeper cab on it. I wish you could stop anywhere. Every time I say that, my husband's like, you can't do that in real life either. I'm like, I don't care. My truck has a bed on it. I just want to stop on the side of the road and sleep. Oh, to see if you suddenly start getting a lot of ads for that stuff. Yeah, that stuff works, even just from your phones. Yes, I know I'm yawning. It's probably going to be nowhere good to sleep coming up either. I passed up such a good opportunity back there. Yeah, exactly, John. The phones do it too. Sometimes I'll get stuck on like a really, really specific set of advertising that just haunts me, and I'm like, what happened? Like, what did my phone overhear or think happened? Now all of a sudden I'm getting non-stop advertisements. For a while it was those like back cracking things, little wheels you can lay on to crack your back. And, like, I feel like it's trying to tell me something, which is great, but like I have no idea what I did to cause weeks-long non-stop advertisements about that. Oh, somewhere to stop. Oh, that's good, Sarah, that you turned it off for certain people. I didn't know you could do that. That you could customize it. Come on. Nope. Just looking ahead to where I had to turn and not at the traffic in front of me. I wish I could just cut across there. I guarantee you there's an invisible wall, but it would be so much easier to just drive across there. It's not that big of a median. Hey, Clinton. It's not past my bedtime. It's only 10:30. I have another like 2.5 hours until bedtime. Sorry, car. Is there a mod for that? Oh, just as I turn red. Yes, I am trying to find a place to sleep. Ah. I love when I just do it way back here, which makes it much easier to like back out after. 11 a.m. Daylight. This time I'm not going to accidentally sleep twice. Can I pull back through here? Yep. That wasn't so bad. Not even looking, so hopefully nothing's coming. Yay! I timed that well because that bus would have hit me 100%. Come on. Making the 10. The fact that I can like just make out Trucker Cupid in my mirror is so entertaining to me. They shouldn't make you reverse. Like, that's how they should be, is just all pull through. I do that too, Sarah. I like, I'll accidentally hit skip ads and then I feel bad. The worst is when I have to leave, like, I'll jump out of the stream to go do something, like switch over to another stream or just something. And then come back in and it was just enough time to reset the ads and I really want to skip them because I don't want to miss the stream, but I also feel bad and want to watch the ads. Well, that's just you, Clinton. We accept it. We love you anyway. It's funny because I was just saying earlier how glad I was that there were no creeps that followed me around. But, I still don't consider you a creep, so it's okay. M. Yes, exactly, Lily. That's just the usual. Bedtime has nothing to do with it. This is longer than I planned to stream, though. I was gonna try to record some, too. Just to have some things to put out next week when the kids are home. You know, Em, it took me a minute because I thought you meant my son. And I was like, what? No, but now I know what you mean. My 9-year-old stalker. See, that's the best part about these streams, is it's way past his bedtime. And he's actually like he's left me alone. He came into chat earlier in this morning stream and just did some gambling and moved on. So I think we're good. Trev saved me. That is unfortunately part of it. Red, you don't remember the calendars you were making for us? There it is. There's the light bulb. I'm still waiting. We pre-ordered. I would have told his mom if I could, like, if there was a non-weird way to do that. No, Trev reminded him that children should not be asking grown adults to set up private servers for the two of us. And he apparently took that to heart. So, yay. Red. Yeah, no, not that kind of calendar. Although, you know, if you wanted to add that in, you know, just you could plan the whole year right now, right? Just throw that in on your yearly calendar. Trev does say many, many things. You do never know with him. $400 miles to go. This is good though. This will put me over 200,000, and then I should be able to make a decent chunk at filling that second garage. Bear skin for December. At one point, I think we had all the months mapped out, didn't we? But that was for when it was going to be a 2022 calendar. Production delays make it seem like now we're looking at a 2023 calendar. You and Clinton could... You and Clinton. Clinton, you and Trev. Oh, Sarah, are you still here? Emily needs more points. I know it's been like 2 minutes since you said something, so I can assume you're still here, but... Okay, soul makes way more sense. I was like, I don't get the inside joke. What's a soup mate? You guys just have a preferred type of soup? Yeah, we should. Emily, you only get 1 points refresh per stream, so use your points wisely and be careful with the amount that you gamble. Yeah, no, I'm not making a calendar. That's a no. Although, you know... No, I'm just kidding. Emily, if you lose those 1,000 points on this gamble right now... Right. Yeah, we're gonna need a reshoot. Times have changed. Oh, good, you won. Okay. I was worried there for a second, and that you were just gonna lose it all on the first bet right out of the gate. I'm just teasing, Em. You're not 9 years old. I would let Sarah give you more points twice. And you have a much easier name to type. The slots are what kill you. They're so fun and they're so pretty. But I went and looked. You can't really improve the odds. Unless you make every combination some type of minor win. I just like to look at them. Like, look. It's a donut and a star and a unicorn. It looks so pretty. Oh, that's easier, Sarah. don't think I can do that on mobile. I mean, I've never actually tried, but that's not as bad as I expected. Are we in Arizona? I think we're in Arizona. The world's most happy cattle. Yeah, I don't think you can do it on mobile. I only ever watch on mobile. I'll put a stream on my PC if I'm just trying to like lurk on something that I'm not really watching. Like that's how I keep track of Red's chat and my own while I'm streaming. Because I just like to watch the shenanigans that everyone gets into in Red's chat. You know what I learned this morning accidentally? And actually it was Casper W that taught me that. He put in top 100 instead of just top, and it brought up the top 20 people in points instead of the top 10. And I don't know if I just only have 20 people with a decent amount of points, or if the maximum it will do is top 20. But I was surprised to see that. Yeah, that makes sense, Red. Yeah. Yeah, see? Top 20 people. Yes, Clinton, we make plenty of time for each other. Yeah, I didn't know you could do top 20. You've been a really amazing supporter, Brian. You get a lot of points for that. I think 20 might be the limit. Because there are some people with randomly small amounts of points that are less than Stephanie's. So yeah, 20 must be the limit. Whee! I'm gonna embrace the bad driving. Hey, my 65 is actually speeding. Yeah, I must have that confused, Brian. Streamlabs is just crazy then, I don't know. Whee! Okay, I'm gonna crash by accident. Okay. No more messing around, I need the money from this job. That's awesome, Sarah. If I really want to get crazy, I've got one on the phone, one on the iPad, and then I put at least one on the PC. Because it's hard when it's like a big stream and like 4 or 5 people are all playing at the same time, and I hate picking favorites. That's a lot of audio equipment, Em. Sarah, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah, I got a second monitor. I have two now. I used to just have the one, but I got a second one so I could keep track of what Streamlabs was doing while I was playing. You might, Sarah. You run out. No one should run out of points. Especially when they're not good for anything other than having fun with chat games. This would have been a good rest stop too, but I don't need sleep this time. I don't play enough games with a controller. My hands are getting sore from like holding them on the controller this long. Oh. You'll be able to soon, John. I've been working on like just real simple redeemables, like gifts and sounds and stuff. But for now, no, they're not good for anything. Hey, somebody won slots. Yay, Brian. Totally watching the road. Watching the road. Ah. No, Emily, I am not going to be adding a scream like Da Vinci had. That was a little crazy. A little crazy. Yeah, I figured you were joking, John, but they can be used for stuff like that. I should make donuts and hearts a win. Donuts are always a win. Am I? I don't even know where I am right now, Clinton. Honestly. Yeah, it would need to be like 700,000 points, Em. It was so startling. Every time you did that, like that ridiculous scream would startle me. That is the problem with some of those redeemables, is they can be very, very distracting. Which I guess is kind of the point, but I could probably adjust the volume. Like right now, just my subscriber sound is very startling. Oh yeah, I think of you every time I look at that Montana pack, Sarah. It'll be really cool. I really want them to get far enough for there to be states that I recognize. I would love to see how they will deal with, because I think they skipped it as far as I know. I mean, there's a lot of California I haven't done because I jumped right into the expansions, but like I don't think they touched on things like Disneyland. But how could you drive through Central Florida without theme parks being part of it? Oh yeah, 100% John. I mean, really, that's the fun of them, right? But it's part of why I couldn't have a face cam. A scared panic face would be ridiculous. Which would just make people do it even more to see the scared panic face. Really changes the meaning there, doesn't it? No, there really isn't, Clinton. There's really no other reason to drive through Florida. Oh, there's nothing here. I saw the most relatable TikTok the other day that was, they're called sandhill cranes officially. But when we moved here, I'd never seen 4 foot tall, they're probably 3 feet, 3.5 feet tall, but still really big birds that sound like pterodactyls and have no fear. Like they will attack you. And I wasn't prepared for that, so we started calling them death birds. It's just a video of a little gator and these birds chasing each other across the street. I'm like, this is the most Florida thing I've seen. Oh yeah, is it real money, John? I don't know that much about Twitch, but if you have to pay real money for startling sounds on Twitch, I could see that being lucrative. Oh yay, everyone made it back. Yay. It's definitely the Australia of the US. We might someday, Clinton. We moved here because my family moved here. I don't want to say we're stuck here now, but we got a really good deal on our house. And to go back up north would be very expensive. Everything wants to kill us here, Emily. Just like everything wants to kill you there. Yeah, right. Let it out in pieces if they had to. Purple the states. Because they're still doing that. There was just this week an update to California. Yeah. Hey, Miles. Thanks for popping in. I hope you had a good Thursday. Keep wanting to say Friday because it was my Friday. Yeah, that's the thing now. Like, we could sell our house for a really good price, but then we'd also be buying a new house for a really expensive price. John. You're not wrong. Yeah, Red, we got really lucky with our house. We actually put it under contract as the last house that was sold for this price with the upgrades because we built it. We built it new construction in a development. And then we ran into some financing troubles. So we actually got through like the very last second with our financing to be able to fulfill that contract. And they were selling our house already for $50,000 more than we were under contract for without the upgrades to things like granite countertops and upgrade credits. So we got all tile floors, stuff like that. So we got a really good deal on this house. And it has doubled in value. We could sell it for twice what we paid for it. Because they're selling the new construction ones, again, without all the upgrades, the new construction ones are selling for 2.5 times. Yes, exactly. They're still going in and adding new stuff to California. I'm 5'6" Lily. I know, John, the problem is unless you want to get an RV and live in it, like, you have to buy something else to live in. I did not buy a Lennar, Clinton. There is some Lennar in this development, but I did not buy a Lennar. I love that you know that, though. How do you know the random development builders in Florida? Yeah, that was good timing then, Sarah. It's crazy. I think and I hope that even if everything tanks, it'll never drop below what we paid for it. That might not be the case, but I hope. Are they all over California too? It was not D.R. Horton, although they have a section in here too. No, it was Home Dynamics was the builder. But it's funny because our development has a Lennar section and it has a D.R. Horton section. I've never heard of the other one. Pulte? Is that how you say that? I've never heard of that one. Home Dynamics is a Southern Florida thing primarily, so it causes me all types of confusion when I get deliveries because um, the requirements are stricter in South Florida. So our doors, our front doors, open out. They don't open in because of the winds and hurricanes and stuff. So I can't even tell you how often that despite the note, they pile all my groceries right in front of my front door and I have to go out through the garage, around to the front door and bring them in because no one expects a door to open out and we can't put like a screen door on it. Oh, that makes sense, Red. Got it. I hate the D.R. Horton houses. They're ugly. And that says a lot because most Florida homes kind of are, honestly. I don't know if we had KitchenAid appliances. We probably do. We've replaced most of them. I think the stove's the only original appliance left. I made it! Another job with no fresh damage. Oh, come on. Oh, yay! I thought it was gonna make me... I thought it was gonna make me adjust that. Uh... Alright, let's see. Where'd we end up? Okay, another 47. Ooh, a point. Mark H, you're 6'6". That is very tall. I'm gonna go fuel economy. I pretty much just run down the list. All right. Oh yeah, Jennair. I'm not sure if there's any around here. Are you height shaming me? Is that where the giraffe emoji came from? This is making more sense to me now if it is. All right, let's see. Okay, the giraffe thing's making much more sense. How many spots do I have in my garage? 2. Can I afford trucks for them? No? How much are these? 125? I guess I can buy one. Oh, it wouldn't even take very much for me to get 2. Hmm. All right, well, I'll get one at least. Is this the one that has a spot? Okay. Oh, I forgot that my heart truck was still just chilling there without a driver. Let's see, now I need drivers. I think I want to switch back to my heart truck. All right. I used to go for the super cheap ones, like the lower level ones. I actually had to fire one at one point though because they were losing me a lot of money. See, this one's only 0.8, but he's got 3 skills. This lady has 3 skills. And goggles? Okay. That's an interesting look. Santa's only got 1 point. Oh no, he's got 2. uh, those are okay points. This guy's got 3. This guy also has 3. He has long distance. Does somebody have 2 long distance? Oh, Oh, you've got 4 points. All right, we're hiring this guy. And you're going here. You're driving this truck. And let's see. This guy's good too because he's got 2 in long distance. They can get much more lucrative jobs if they're already trained in long distance. And the amount I have to pay him is not that much higher. All right, we're doing it. You also go here. You get the heart truck. I'm going to switch him back though. I might switch back to driving my heart truck and give somebody else the rig of love. It was an important clarification mark. All right. So that second garage is going to start making me money. I still have over $100,000. So next time I'll only have to do a smallish job and I'll be able to get a third truck in there. And then I'll have 2 fully functioning garages. Oh no, Reddit failed? That stinks. Dang it, YouTube. Yeah, that's really frustrating. Do you lose quality by doing it that way too? Like, what's the quality of a download? Well, neither here nor there, I guess, at the moment. All right, so we're at almost 3 hours. I'm not even going to try to get that last $15,000 or $20,000. I will do that the next time. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you for the donations and the likes. You guys are all amazing. And I cannot even tell you how much I appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe and ring that notification bell. I'll be putting out another video tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be the next episode of My Time at Porsche. And then I've got a couple streams next week. And other than that, I don't know. It's up in the air. We'll see. A mother trucker of truckers. Yes. All right. Well, I hope you guys all have a great night, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.